Hey y'all, I want to thank you for clicking back on here again this morning. It's Sunday morning. I was fixing to head into church and figured I'd make another one of these little videos quickly before I roll in. I missed it yesterday. I ran up to Santa Fe and picked my saddle up and just kind of had a busy day yesterday, but we're still on point. We're still ready to go. This deal's just been a whole total step of faith since the very beginning. I still don't know where we're going to be staying at. We're throwing our bedrolls in whenever we go out, and I really don't know how this whole thing's going to unfold. I just know that we've really been blessed with some horses out there to use, and don't know what the weather's going to be like. I know it's cold and rainy right now, and we don't know what kind of elements we're going to be up against. And I've been told by a lot of folks down here, well, you ought to wait and go when it's warm, or you ought to just ride down to the southern border and it'd be a lot easier. And a lot of things in life are a lot easier, and you can always take the easier route, but typically the route of most important or makes the most impact are some of those routes that are a little bit tougher, a little bit harder rows to hoe. So we're doing it. I got 10 people committed right now that are ready to go. And we don't know where we're going to be staying at. I don't even know what kind of a horse I'm going to be riding. It's just all a step of faith, and thank God for these folks that have made this commitment with me. And again, we're at 10, and I really would like to have 12. I'm still looking for 2 more people. We got a diverse group. We got Walker Akers from over in Cruces. He's a landscaper. We got Lance Hale from up in Ruidoso. He's a plumber. We have Sean Cummings over in Artesia, Carlsbad area. He's a rancher. I have Joshua Martin. He's in construction. I have John Fox. He's retired. I got Ramey Harper. He's a hat maker. And got TJ Tony. I'm not sure exactly what he does, but he's from New Jersey and sounds like a great guy. I can't wait to meet him. And probably the most important one of the whole bunch is a woman, Keena Davis. She's the one that's going to be providing the horses, and she's riding along with us. She's a Trump-loving, American-loving American, and I can't wait to meet her and get to know her. And boy, she's the key in this whole deal. She's the one reason why this whole deal by God's grace it's going off, but she's one of the key components of it. So we appreciate Keena Davis from Spring Gap Farms there in Cumberland, Maryland. But I brought my saddle back yesterday. I wanted to show it to you. I hadn't had it on a horse since I came back from Israel, but a brother in Carson City, Nevada, built it for me. Brother by the name of Gary Porter, and you can see the eagles on it and all the work that he did to it. It's got some taps on it. Got a horn you could eat lunch off of, and but I really love my saddle. Old Gary Porter did a great job from Cross Country Saddlery. An attorney from Jackson, Mississippi bought this saddle for me whenever I was going to go across the states. A man by the name of David Nutt. At one time, David was the wealthiest man in Mississippi. I'm not sure if he still is or not, but a good guy. Guided him elk hunting quite a bit back home and got to know him through there and shared with him this whole vision of riding across America. And David bought that saddle for me to ride, so never have forgot that. But again, we're coming up on the date. Man, I need to get me one of them selfie sticks. My arm's about to fall off. We're coming up on the date, February 15th. And again, this has all just been a step of faith. But, that February 15th is whenever our president is going to either make a decision to shut the government down or go to emergency funding. But he's going to get our nation secure. And as Americans, we need to get behind him and thank him in that effort. But we'll be making another one of these. Like I said, I'm going to get this saddle over to Joe Skaggs today. A handful of others are getting their saddles with him, and Joe's going to be driving out, and we're going to roll from there. So y'all have a wonderful Sunday today. Enjoy the day, and stay tuned with us at Cowboys for Trump. Things are sure coming together good. We got flight tickets bought, pretty much everybody. Crazy thing is, before I go, is that GoFundMe account, that deal's locked down right now. If y'all kind of kept up with it, there's about over $16,000 in there that, you know, just red-blooded Americans gave to support this cause, and it let me draw about $4,000 out to buy flight tickets and start getting things paid for. And then that thing shut down, and it's been shut down for about a week, and they won't let me have access to it. And they wanted some verification, so I sent them the verification, and some guy named Quinn that works at GoFundMe won't respond to my email. So if any of y'all are out there and are bored, click on that GoFundMe.com and write them an email and tell old Quinn that he needs to get that account opened up so we can get all of our expenses paid for, because you guys are the ones that are paying for them. But if you got a minute, you could do that. If it was Cowboys for Hillary, which there would never really be any such thing unless it was drugstore Cowboys for Hillary, but if there was such a thing as Cowboys for Hillary, I'm sure that account would probably just be moving right along. But since it's Cowboys for Trump, we know how this world is, and we know how things work, and we know how them liberals can get in those little places like that and cause a clog. So write old Quinn at GoFundMe and tell him to let us have that money that's in there so we can get the rest of these guys' flight tickets paid for. And before I quit again, there's 2 of y'all out there that have this on your heart, holler at me. We'll get you a flight ticket and you can throw in. You know, I just read off that diverse group, but I don't have a sheriff's, I don't have any law enforcement on there. Don't have any military on there. You know, I mean, some of you guys that are thinking about this, I got 12 flags. I got 10 riders right now. I need 2 more. So come on. Send me a message on Facebook. Email me at cowboysfortrump@hotmail. Send me your contact information. I'll call you, and we'll hash out the details as we go. Throw your bedroll in, because we might be sleeping in the bushes. And we might just go out there and freeze for a week and get stuck in a snowbank and not really get anything done. Or we might be able to roll into Washington, D.C. and hand deliver that cowboy hat that Ramey made to Donald Trump. You never know. But anyways, you want to join us, and there's first 2 people that call me and throw in, y'all's names are going down. So anyhow, thank you again for clicking on, and by God's grace and through a great president, America will be great again. Thanks again, and we'll see you on the next one.